Hello, everyone. Welcome to Code Conyo. For today, I am going to talk about normalization. Just like an important property or an asset, we need to take good care of our data. We need to actively seek out and remove every issue in our databases to be able to use the data to its fullest potential. So basically, when we talk about database normalization, it's a process about data cleanup on a databases. So why are some table structures considered to be terrible and others are actually good? And how do we recognize the difference between good and bad data structures? So from an information management point of view, possibly the most irritating and destructive problems are created through uncontrolled data redundancies. Such redundancies produce update and delete anomalies that are that make data integrity problems. And the loss of data or the loss of data integrity can actually destroy the usefulness of data within our databases. So basically, data normalization can be compared to the idea of getting fit by taking care of our body. The main reason to do both is because of healthy, because of our health. We want to be physically healthy. We want to be physically fit by eating delicious, not only delicious foods, but by eating healthy foods and having a proper diets and proper exercises, of course. As we take care of our bodies to stay in good health, so should we care of our database to keep them clean and in great condition. So normalization is the process of assigning attributes, decomposing tables, from one table to different tables. And by properly executing it, or by properly executing the normalization stages or process, it is going to eliminate uncontrolled data redundancies. And this could lead to uh, data problems or data integrity problems. And of course, our data or our database could be protected. So that is why one of the most important thing about data normalization is that we are able to protect our data. We are able to correct our data. And of course, we are able to clean up our data. So database normalization, or shall we say data normalization, is a process that brings up or brings out the issues with the data to the forefront by ordering our databases, by organizing our databases. So once everything is in order, once everything is organized, it is easy to make sure that the new problems do not occur as data is updated further. Okay, so here are the normalization stages. Actually, EFCAD um, suggested or proposed seven normalization stages. But according to uh, s- database developers, you can have at least normalize your database or tables up to third normal form. So these are the normalization stages in our databases. So we have the 1NF. This would guarantee that all the fields in our tables must have atomic values, or must be a simple attribute, or they would have single value. Then we have to make sure that all repeating groups should be avoided or prevented, and we should avoid null values. And we have to make sure that each of our table must have primary key. And then in second normal form, it is believed that there should be no partial dependencies, and make sure that all of your fields must be functionally dependent to your table. And this would guarantee that there is referential integrity between the tables that are split up or decomposed, which you will create primary key and foreign key relationships. And in third normal form, it has to make sure that you have under GAN 1NF and 2NF, and there should be no transitive dependencies. And according to some books, if you're going to proceed above third normal form, you can have fourth normal form, which is there should be no, or there should be no non-trivial multi-valued dependencies other than our candidate key. But in between 4NF and or 3NF, we have this what we call voice CAD normal form, or other books term it 3.5 NF. This is in between 4 and 3 NF. And they said it is a 3.5 NF. That is, if you are able to fulfill uh, 3 NF, and then every determinants every determinants or field or determinate field must be a candidate key. Okay, so we're going to talk about each of these normalization stage in our succeeding tutorial. So thank you and have a great day.